Nicodemus from John, chapter 3. Our story unfolds in 3 separate acts, each one beginning at night. In Act 1, we find our Lord Jesus resting beneath stars shining so bright. His followers are near to attend to his needs, including some of the children with needs. When who should appear? Is it friend or foe? It's Nicodemus, the chief Pharisee.
Debbie, who's that old man over there?
Come on, Becca. It's too dark to see anything.
Wait a minute, that's Nicodemus,
Are you sure, Sarah? Nicodemus?
the superstar of Sanhedrin.
The biggest cog in the synagogue.
The brightest light on the Pharisee wheel. But why would Nicodemus be coming here to see Jesus? And so late at night?
Yeah, Debbie, the Pharisees don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God. In fact, they're always complaining about who's broken which one of their laws.
Which one? Number 1 or number 651?
Yeah, thou shalt not swallow a fly, or thou shalt not swallow a fly, or thou shalt not swallow a gnat.
Now, Becca, remember, Jesus said the true law was given by God not to make us look holy, but to make us look to God for our holiness.
It's God's grace, not our goodness. Can't the Pharisee see that?
What you see depends on whose eyes you're looking through.
No, they're not what they saw.
Do you see what the Pharisee saw?
Gave sight to a blinded man, healed his eyes and forgave his sin, but that's not what the Pharisees saw. No, they're not what they saw.
Do you see what the Pharisee saw? Lazarus coming from the grave. Jesus came his friend to save, but that's not what the Pharisee saw. No, sure not what they saw. Do you see what the Pharisee saw? The woman despised, looked with love into her eyes, but that's not what the Pharisee saw. No, sure not what they saw.
Nebby, Nicodemus is coming this way.
The Sanhedrin will have a camel.
No wonder he came at night.
Maybe he's looking for the truth.
Well, he'll get that and nothing but the truth.
Excuse me, children. I'm looking for a very important man. They call him Rabbi or teacher.
That would be Jesus, sir, resting over there by the fire.
That common-looking man over there. That common-looking man? No, I don't think you understand. They call him the Messiah.
Yes, sir, that would be Jesus.
No, this is a very special person known as the Master, the Healer.
That will be my Jesus, sir.
I'm afraid I'm confused. You see, I'm a very important person, teacher of teachers, the father of several sons, the master of several servants. Yet, your answer to my question lies on this ordinary man.
Excuse me, sir, Jesus is no ordinary man.
But he's the answer to every question. That would be my Jesus. That's who. That would be my Jesus. That's who. He does everything he does.
Who's the Prince of Princes? Who's the Lord of Lords? Who's a friend to someone when that someone's been ignored? Who can teach the teachers more than 10 times what they knew? That would be my Jesus. That's who. That would be my Jesus. That's who.
The Prince of Princes, who's the Lords of Lords? Who's the friend of someone when the someone's been ignored? Who can teach the teachers more than 10 times what they knew? That would be my Jesus. That's who. That would be my Jesus. That's who. My Jesus. That would be my Jesus. My Jesus. That's who. Nicodemus, may we introduce you to Jesus?
I think you already did. I'll introduce myself.
Look at them, Sarah. It's as if Jesus had been waiting to see Nicodemus all along.
Yeah, it sure seems that way. Now let's go listen and see what Nic at Night wants.
What's Nicodemus saying?
Yeah, what's Nicodemus saying?
He's saying he knows he was from God, or he couldn't have done all those miracles.
He's got that right. He's healed the sick, raised the dead, and fed the multitudes.
What's Jesus saying?
Yeah, what's Jesus saying? No one will see the kingdom of God unless they're born again.
Will Nicodemus understand being born again?
Yeah, Nebby. Nicodemus might believe a miracle he can see, but a miracle he can't see.
Nicodemus has got to be clueless. So what's Jesus saying now?
What's Jesus saying now?
He's telling the snake story.
The snake story?
You know from the book of Numbers where the children of Israel were all dying of a snake bite in the desert?
As a teacher, Nicodemus must know that already.
Remember, Moses lifted a stake upon a rod, saying that everyone who looked up at it and had faith in God would be saved.
Now Jesus is saying that one day he'll be lifted up. Whoever believes in him will have eternal life.
So what's Nicodemus saying now?
Yeah, what's
Becca!
Sorry, but what's he saying?
He's saying, how can an old man like him be born again?
It's a mystery. When Jesus puts a new spirit into our old bodies, it's like the wind. You can't see it, but you sure can feel it.
So is Jesus telling Nicodemus what he told us?
Yes, and isn't it wonderful that God can speak to every heart? not condemned. Whosoever does not believe is condemned already, because he does not believe in God's one and only Son.
Well, but men love the darkness instead of light because their deeds were evil. Everyone who does evil hates light and will not come into light for fear that his deeds will be exposed.
But whoever lives by the light, by truth, will come into the light, so he not what has been done has been done to God.
reach out in faith or return to his comfort zone, to his status among the ruling class, to his riches and magnificent home? It's nighttime when the Sanhedrin meets, but is Nicodemus part of their game? These rulers want to arrest Jesus. The Pharisees seldom fare, but will there be a different outcome since our Nic at Night is there?
Nicodemus, Law 453 says that we cannot begin a meeting of the Sanhedrin until I make sure all the religious leaders are here.
Of course, Bill Pharisee.
Here.
Fred Pharisee.
Yeah.
Frank Pharisee.
Present.
We have a new member. Your name?
Forrest Pharisee.
As one of his hands, that Jesus has his man the Sabbath. That's breaking law number 12.
We've seen what Fred Pharisee saw and more. That prophet spoke to a woman, a Samaritan woman.
That's breaking law number 23 and 82.
He not only speaks to sinners, he dines with them and offers them forgiveness of their sins.
That's breaking law number 118, 246, and 398.
So from the and but even was.
What did this Galilean say?
You'll look for me, but you will not find me.
And he added, "Where I am, you cannot come."
What nonsense is this, Nicodemus? Where I am, you cannot come.
But is it nonsense? What if Jesus meant he'll be going up to heaven, but the hypocrites wouldn't?
Really, Nicodemus, if anyone were going to go to heaven, it would be us, the Pharisees.
Yes, we're better than everyone.
I can tell that you're
Practically perfect.
Ah, here's our guard.
The Roman guard is here requested, sir.
Guard, did you arrest this imposter?
No, sir, Jesus has broken no law, and by my account, no one spoke the way he did.
Ha, he may have tricked you, soldier, but us Pharisees wouldn't believe this Jesus. Right, Nicodemus?
Nicodemus?
Nic?
Does our law condemn anyone without hearing them out first?
Hear him out.
I'd like to hear him out of town.
You know, my mama always said, crazy is as crazy does.
We'll have to take care of this matter ourselves, with or without Nicodemus.
Yeah, did he become some sort of secret disciple or something?
Come on, Forrest, let's go.
Yes, and on our way we'll discuss the Pharisee philosophy of life.
Like my mama always said, life is like a box of...
Give it up, Forrest.
Permission to ask you a question, sir.
What is it?
Well, are you a secret disciple, a believer in Jesus, or do you just like to annoy your friends by taking up for him?
No, I've spoken with Jesus.
You have? What did you find out about him?
The question should be, what did I find out about Nicodemus?
And what was that, sir?
In spite of all my education and my position and my good intentions, the old Nicodemus was lost in the darkness of sin.
So tell me, sir, what happened?
too ashamed to meet him in the day. So when evening came, I slipped away. When I saw his face, he was looking into mine. In the nighttime, I could see him shine.
The dark is like the night, a life without the Lord. The heart is filled with sin that God can't ignore. But peace Jesus fills your heart. His light comes shining through. His light shines away the darkness and will make you
Your secret sank with me, sir.
I just pray it'll become your secret too.
Yes, sir.
A secret disciple? Find out if Nick keeps his secret as we move on to Act 3. Welcome back to our play in 3 acts, the third which starts rather sadly. The Pharisees arrested Jesus. He was mocked and beaten badly. Although our Savior had done nothing wrong, he was plotted against and put to death. Now Sarah, Nebi, and Becca are all alone, with nothing but his promises left.
Nicodemus.
I brought ointments for his body. My friend Joseph provided that too.
Sometimes it causes me to tremble, tremble,
Two criminals, but we buried him like a king.
The bells. Listen, what do they mean?
Look, it's my friend Joseph. He's coming from the tomb.
He's with it!
What?
Jesus is with it!
We're no longer disciples by night. The day of Jesus has arrived.
We sing for joy, because he came today. So praise him up for living Lord on this the first Lord's day.
The angel stood around the tomb. Jesus is here.
We sing for joy, because he came today. God raised him up for living Lord on this the first Lord's day. So
Our play now ends on the happiest note. Jesus waits to welcome us into his heavenly home. And what's the mystery of Nic At Night's new birth? The answer is that Jesus died for everyone on earth, the godly and righteous like our hero, Nicodemus, or the criminals and hypocrites, the selfish and the meanest. And what a mystery that is, that the wicked and the nice, through grace, can receive a brand new birth by trusting on Jesus Christ. Undeserved, it can't be earned, yet it's easily explained. It's God's free gift to you and me by trusting on his name.
In the dark, seek the light, rest in Christ and believe.
His love, share his grace, the mystery.
As one, seek Jesus and two.
Great job, young people. Let's give them another hand. That's pretty amazing, huh? When most of us don't remember what we ate for breakfast, much less all those songs, right? It's always fun from this end when you see them come in the beginning of the week. You're going, wow, can we get these kids to learn all of that in a week? And well, really, 4 or 5 days, whatever it is. But they did, and normally a lot of you know, we usually go to the nursing home on Friday morning, and that's our dress rehearsal. So we really didn't get our dress rehearsal this time, and honestly, that's usually the most fun part, is taking the whole thing to the nursing home and performing for the residents, other than the fact carrying all the equipment in and out. But it is a lot of fun because we get to do a meet and greet and all that. So y'all pray that soon we'll be able to do that again and minister to those folks, because I know they all miss that. But thank you so much for your support with it, your support of the ministry that we're involved in. And I want to say thank you to all of our help this week. Miss Sarah's back here. She's the red-faced one now. And Miss Savannah is now the other red-faced. She's right there beside her. And they've helped us all week with it. And then Miss Tracy's over here. And she's red from the sun. She just don't care. And then down here on the floor with the half a foot is Jesse. And then, of course, Miss Wendy down here. If there's, all of us, we could all, if you have to go through and you have to decide who could we not do with the most out of any of them, it's pretty easy, huh? We'd have to have Miss Wendy there to make it happen. So it's just the way it is. And one time at church, one of our productions, Miss Wendy had to be away for a little bit, and it took 4 of us and me to do what she normally did in that one that one practice. But we do thank her so much for all that I know she put in a lot of work with this way back in January is when it starts. So really appreciate her for that. And of course, I'm married to her, but she really does put a lot of work into that. And we thank you for that. Maybe you consider being a part of it next year. We're a completely nonprofit ministry, so we appreciate all your gifts. That goes directly back into the ministry. It's all volunteer, and I appreciate that very much. But I was thinking over the years, I was looking back through some of the kids that have come through were campers and now are counselors, and some of them have already graduated and gone on and all of that too, and it's just amazing how God blesses that, multiplies it. So I told some of these kids this week, we got to pour some Miracle Grow on you, because we've had a little gap between the ages there, so we're just going to make them grow really, really fast into those roles, and but we do appreciate you doing that very much. So do hit the Lost and Found back here, and like I said, if you want to see this one again, there's one at STP. Now, Spiritual Twist Productions is doing a whole summer of camp, and I believe they do have some others. Miss Wendy's in charge of kind of overseeing their camp program this year, and somewhat. And then I know the next week is this particular performance, if you would like to see it. Again, it's on next Friday night at their building at 7:30. And then I believe it's the second week of August, they're doing one called Esther, and it's a play on Esther. If you would like to be involved in that, then you do have to go to their website, because they're doing all the fee structure, everything with that, because they have a lot more building to maintain than we do. And they're doing all of that. And if you're interested in their ministry, Spiritual Twist Productions, we're fairly heavily involved with them as well, and they do an awesome job. And they actually have an all-year-long drama school. And so in January, they'll have a play every 3 weeks, pretty much, that will come with one of their classes. And it's a very good, godly-centered. One of the things I love they teach is that there is no star but Jesus. That's the only star of any production. And I want to say to the young people, thank you guys so much. I know sometimes you loved being there, sometimes you hated it, but so especially it was about 101 heat index, right? And they were out on the stage this afternoon practicing. But they did really well, had a lot of fun with the water slide. But thank you for doing what we asked you to do with all of that and learning and getting to see. Because some of them, how many of it was your very first time ever being in a drama camp? Raise your hand. Oh, wow, at least half of you. Yeah, I know you were. So, yeah, you and you. Awesome. So about half of you. And it does actually sometimes grow by, each other teaching. And normally we cap drama camp at around 30 to 35 students, because that's really all you can have involved and get everybody a chance on the stage to really be involved. So that's so we're kind of almost back to over half of pre-COVID numbers, and so we're looking forward to another great year next year with it. And thank you to the folks. We had some dads and moms come in today and help us with the slip and slide, and all the kids enjoy that. So maybe one day we'll have one of the big giant ones, and that'll be a lot of fun, huh? But I heard some great comments this week One of the comments was I won't have to wash or take a bath or something because we did the slip and slide with Dawn dish detergent, so we're clean now. I'm pretty sure that was I heard that from at least one, and then I heard several great comments. Some comments I'm not allowed to repeat. But anyway, we had quite a week with it. Tropical storm and all in 1 week. So we saw it all. But thank you very much for that. And I hope y'all have... Was there anything else I needed to mention tonight? I think that was it. So young people, please make sure before you go anywhere else, if you're wearing a lav, you get to keep your shirt. But the props, make sure you put back in your basket. And then also... the costumes, please put it in your basket. And then the lavaliers, please come back and see me so that we can put them back as the order that they go into. Okay? All right. So thank you very much. I hope you have a great night.